So let's see, who else are we going for here? Just so we've got some, just Sharon and Encinitas. I'm bringing you in. I'm seeing Simcha. Let's bring you in, and I need one more. Forgive the tech that makes everything in life a lot harder. Is that Ava or Eva Becker? Are you raising your hand to do this? Come on down. Da, 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 da. All right. So we've got Josh, Sharon, Simcha, and Eva. I'm sorry that not everybody gets a turn, but it just gives us more times to get together so that we can make this happen. All right. So we're going to go in the order. Josh, you are going to be our protagonist. And we need some help from all of you clever people in the chat, okay? So Josh, he used to love New Year's, but he hasn't made time for New Year's celebrations ever since, and this is where I need you to type in the chat. What is the event or the terrible thing, or I don't know exactly what it was, but what's the thing that ever since then Josh they just haven't gotten into the New Year's spirit, or they don't celebrate it. You can see from Josh's face, he feels this way. He relates to it. COVID, that's very on the nose. He lost his pet shark. Oh, ever since that colonoscopy, gosh, that really, I could understand how that would ruin New Year's for you. It was an emergency colonoscopy. It had to happen under the worst circumstances, right before the ball dropped. Maybe the ball's dropping had something to do with the colonoscopy. I don't know. Spiritual awakening or the hair transplant. I think just based on the looks, Josh, if you don't mind, could we go with that hair transplant? Is that too close to home?
Nah, it's all right.
Okay? Looks like, and you could, Josh, you could choose either you have a very good head of hair and the hair transplant went too well, or you can play into type and maybe the hair transplant went exactly the opposite of how it was supposed to go.
I've got an idea.
That's the choice.
Oh, so now what am I supposed to do?
Fantastic. And now, Sharon, you are going to be... Oh, what are you supposed to do? Well, Josh, so you used to love New Year's, but what happened again that made you not love it anymore?
The hair transplant, but sorry, I thought we were starting now. I didn't. Okay, no.
No. Sorry,
okay.
We'll introduce our four characters.
Yeah. Sorry,
and then we'll get into it.
Yeah.
No. You're perfect. You're amazing. Who knows? I don't know. Josh is obviously a professional actor because he has a green screen behind him, so you know that things are...
I'm gonna be a YouTuber for 2021. That's my big thing. Yeah.
All right. Please put your YouTube channel into the chat so we can all get to watch that. I love that. Okay, but as we're playing this game, Sharon from Encinitas, or in Encinitas, you're our quirky friend. All right, now you really want Josh to find love, but you're kind of distracted by your own obsession with what's the strange or interesting thing that Sharon is a little bit obsessed with or a little bit distracted by, that, she wants to be a good friend, but it's just that this obsession seems to get into the way. These are great. Gum chewing, Zoom Cha 5. I don't know what that means, but I'm very interested. Her Beanie Baby collection, I love that. Shiny coins. She's really obsessed with her shiny coins. Oh, I see the Zoom chat. That's very funny. Tiger King. Yeah. Oh, I love this. Okay, Sharon, just because it was the first thing and it's kind of fun. Can we make you obsessed with gum chewing?
Got it.
Great. A giant bag of pennies, which she counts over and over to the exact sound. I love these suggestions. Thank you. All right, so we've got our quirky friend who's obsessed with gum chewing. Now, Simcha, this wasn't... I'd meant to plan this in a way that would be men's and women's genders, but that's not the way it worked out, so that's fine. Simcha, you're the love interest, and you've been in love before, but true love has always evaded you because... Why, Simcha? We need our audience's suggestions. What's the reason why true love has always evaded Simcha? It's gotten him in the past, but this time will be different. We can tell. Too picky. Oh, that's what my mom would say too. It's the hair transplant. Yeah, it was always the hair transplant. He loves his mother too much. Did my mom tell you to write that? Come on. He's a felon in maximum security. That I could see how that would get into his way. Constantly scratching his ears. Really, Beanie Babies really want to make an appearance in this. And so, you know what? I'm going to go with that. If we've got two Beanie Babies in one's chat, then it's obviously a real issue. Okay, so Simcha, that's your deal, right? You love could find you, but you just have to learn let the Beanie Babies not rule your life, okay? And then lastly, is it Ava or Eva? Ava? Mm-hmm. Hi, Ava. So you are our boss, the protagonist's boss, and there's going to be a major work thing that is potentially going to get into the way of Josh and Simcha finding romance tonight. So let's get some help. What is the work that that Josh does that Ava is the boss of, and what's the major work thing that Ava's going to put out there that's going to force Josh to choose between love and work? See, TPS reports. I don't know what that means, Dennis. What's a TPS report? Someone stole the recipe for the vaccine. Oh, I like that. They pour asphalt and there's a sinkhole. I love it. I love it. I detect the space shuttle launch. Fantastic. Okay, so I'm gonna put you in the pouring asphalt. Okay, there's gonna be you're in the asphalt company roads. There's a giant sinkhole, and Josh is the only person who can fill it. So if we could, we're going to begin our scene in just a moment. But can we just get our four characters to introduce themselves? And this is the order that you'll be in the scene as well. We'll start with the scene with Josh and Sharon, and then Simcha will join the scene, and then Ava will come and sort of ruin everything with the work demand, okay? But before we begin the scene, can you just introduce yourself? Who are you, and what's your thing? Go ahead, Josh. You start us off.
My name is Harry Weinberg, and it's always bothered me that my name is Harry, but I've got no hair. So a few years ago, I was scheduled to finally get my hair transplant on New Year's Eve. I didn't have enough money, but I was supposed to save up enough money for New Year's Eve, but then I didn't make it, and so New Year's Eve has just always been a reminder that I'm still not Harry.
Ugh, what a sob story. Thank you, Harry. Sharon, who are you?
Harry's a good friend from high school, and I'm obsessed with chewing gum, guys. It's, it just keeps your jaw working, which helps your nasal passages and helps you breathe. I mean, I could go on and on about it.
Wow, I'm just curious. Sharon, what was your name, Sharon? Do you have a different name? Melissa, excuse me, Melissa. How many pieces of gum are you chewing right now?
Oh, I just put in like 3 fresh pieces because, you got to keep the mints fresh.
Yeah, no, I totally, good for our dating too. Thank you. And Simcha, who are you?
Okay, my name is Jane. I'm fresh out of college, and I was going to try to get true love, but I have this obsession with Beanie Babies that took some time off my search for love.
Wow, I totally hear that. Yeah, thank you so much. And Ava, who are you?
Well, I'm the boss of this major project. I am pouring some asphalt over this area that's really a garbage dump. That's why there's a sinkhole, because really it's a mountain of garbage, and I have to cover everything up. It's like CYA situation.
Oof.
So I just have to crack down, make this happen so that I keep my job and I could get paid and go to Tahiti.
Totally understand, Ava.
Next New Year's.
We all want to join you. Thank you. Okay, so in just a moment, we're going to see this scene. Can we get some suggestions from our audience? What New Year's Eve event are they at that this scene is going to take place in? It's probably getting close to we're like 2/3 of the way through the movie. Harry and Melissa are together. They're probably strategizing, and then Jane is going to come in and interrupt things, and then Ava will put the kibosh on everything. Let's see. It looks like they could be in Wuhan. Wow, that sounds a little scary. At a ball drop, at the protest, at a Klan rally. Whoa, let's just say not and pretend we didn't. The George Floyd protest. The Four Seasons landscaping, fantastic. Why don't we put our friends at good old Times Square? That just makes for a nice traditional Times Square party for the New Year's Eve. As long as we have to be on Zoom, let's keep some traditions. We'll see up this scene. It'll take, anywhere from a minute to 2 minutes. And the scene will begin when you are ready. Again, let's start with Harry and Melissa. We'll start the scene, give them a few moments to get going, Jane, and then you enter. And then Ava, you enter after that, okay? Ready, set, go.
Isn't it nice to be here in Times Square, You?
Harry, this is such a great idea. We're so going to find you the love of your life. But oh my gosh, before we go searching for her for you, you should try this piece of orange trident. It's so good.
Really? Because I find that the fruit flavored gums, the flavor goes away really quickly. Like it's like with 2 chews.
Yeah, that's why they come in packs of 20. So it's like you just keep popping them. It's great. It's great for like your gum health.
All right. Most girls like mint gum, but I guess I'll try this. Maybe I'll meet somebody who likes fruity gum and bald heads.
Did someone say orange gum?
Sorry?
Did someone say orange gum?
Yeah. She got.
I love orange gum.
Really?
Yeah, nice to meet you. I'm Jane.
Nice to meet you, Jane.
Harry, it's fate.
Yeah. I don't. Jane's not gonna like me though. She looks like she's into hairy guys. I don't know, but I did.
Oh my gosh! You know, oh, sorry. This little gum, this orange gum reminds me of an orange Beanie Baby that I have.
You like Beanie Babies?
I love Beanie Babies.
Wow, because I work for the Beanie Baby company. They actually sent me back to my hometown to just try to get inspiration for the next Beanie Baby that I've got to invent. Like, I know normally on Christmas people go back to a small town, but I was working in Mexico City, so New York is like a small town for me.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing. I love all colors of Beanie Babies. Orange, green, yellow. They're amazing.
Wait a minute, because I've been trying to figure out how to make an orange Beanie Baby, but what if we used the leftover dye from the gum? Like, if we all chew this orange gum, it could make a Beanie Baby that we name after, maybe after you or something.
Yes, let's do it.
Ava, go ahead and put the kibosh on this situation.
Okay, hello everyone. First of all, aren't you freezing? We're outside and it's in Times Square, and none of you are wearing hats or scarves or coats or even masks.
Get into the spirit of it. It's New Year's Eve. Nobody cares.
COVID, right? COVID. Put your masks on. Anything. There's a squash.
Anybody have a yarmulke?
Right.
Yeah.
That's good. I like that. Very nice.
No, but Ava, you've got a special job that they're not. Harry is not going to be able to hang out at this party much longer, right?
Like everyone, basically, you have about 15 minutes, and you are on payroll. We have to fill a sinkhole. We have to lay some asphalt, and so you're gonna have to bury your Beanie Babies and your gum. And
Ava, celebrate with us. Here's some mint gum for you. Your breath kind of stinks.
Here, put my hat on.
You know, it's interesting you say that because, with these masks, you kind of smell your own breath. But I smell pretty good, so.
And scene. Let's call it right there. Thank you so much. Let's give them a round of applause. And we're going to do this one more time, but we need some suggestions for our audience. It turns out this... First of all, I think we need a title for this new Hallmark New Year's Eve spectacular. Yeah. So if you have suggestions for that, I'd love to hear it. But secondly, this movie, it turns out, has been so popular, they've decided to recreate it in a few different genres. So can we get for some suggestions from our audience? If we were going to see this again in a different genre, what genre might you want to see Carded at 41 happen in maybe an anime, Western, horror, film noir, a reggae festival, horror, sci-fi, fantasy, Michael Bay, excellent. Okay, let's go ahead, a musical. I think we are going to see this scene twice more, please. And I'd like to see this scene, let's do it, let's try it just twice more. And we'll see the scene first as a horror film, and then we will see the scene again as a musical. Okay? How's that feel? So you know the plot now. You know exactly what's going to happen. But this time, we're going to see Times Square Beanie Baby Gum Delight in Dating is a Horror Movie, sister. And thank you. Yes. I believe this Hallmark movie is called Dating is a Horror Movie. Hey, it could also be a fantasy, right? And sometimes a musical. So let's go ahead and see this movie once more as a horror film. Ready, set, action.
Hey, why is Times Square completely empty? Where is everybody? It's New Year's.
This is so freaking freaky. I think it's because like people don't chew gum.
Oh,
But you
yeah.
know what, Harry? I'm still convinced we're gonna find your soulmate here, even though it's totally dead, empty.
I guess. I just heard there was this virus going around and that I don't know. People on Facebook were saying people were turning into zombies, but that sounds ridiculous. That's not. That's not. Wait.
Did someone say gum?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Do you have any gum? If you give me the gum, I'll be immune to the T virus.
Okay, but wait.
Oh, by the way, I'm Jane. Nice to meet you.
Oh.
Do you have orange gum? Because it matches my orange Beanie Babies, which I love so much.
Yeah. Well, she just coughed on the gum, but I guess you can still have it.
We have to eat it if she coughed on it. It's
All
our
right.
only
Well,
hope.
here it is. Here's the gum she coughed on.
Okay, let's eat it.
Wait.
1, 2, 3. Stop coughing on the gum.
Wait. Why are your eyes turning all bloodshot? Oh my God, this is even worse than the time I didn't get my hair transplant on New Year's. Oh my gosh, you're a zombie!
Ava, come in and surprise us.
I think that we better get out of here. We're about to like sink.
Okay.
Almost like step out of the hole, okay?
Oh wait. Oh yeah, I'm trying to run away, but I'm stuck in the sinkhole.
And scene. Okay, amazing. Thank you. That was very scary. I'm never going to Times Square again or
No.
eating gum that anyone else has coughed on.
No.
Ooh, gross.
Mm.
Oh my God, that gives me so much COVID trauma. It's like, okay, so now let's go ahead and see that one more time, this time as a musical. I have a feeling there could be some tap dancing here. I don't know. Ready, land, let's go, scene.
Wow, this is so great to be at Times Square for New Year's. It's so romantic. I always thought I'd never meet a girl, since my hair transplant didn't work out, but finally I met a girl who doesn't mind a bald guy. It's so good to be with you here. Makes me want to sing almost.
Yeah, maybe if there's a very short, sad ballad you sing
Yeah.
about how lonely you are.
So lonely. My name is Harry, but I'm not. And so I wanted to meet a girl, and I thought that if I got the hair, it would find me love, but I couldn't afford it. And I cursed God above, and now I'm still alone.
Hey, Harry, it's Times Square. We're gonna find your girl here tonight.
Oh, yeah, maybe, somewhere. I don't see anyone.
How about that girl over there?
Oh.
My name is Jane. I'm not so plain. I was gonna find love, but I got distracted by Beanie Babies. Do you have any gum? Especially orange gum, so it can match my orange Beanie Baby.
Wow.
Well, if we can make it here, we can make it everywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York.
Right, jazz hands from everybody. Thank you so much, everyone. That was fantastic. Thank you.
Big apple.
And our actors, I'm sorry, those of you who gave yourselves new names, I renamed you just for the clarity of your own selves. Everyone here is clearly a singer and a performer for real. I look forward to the album coming out later. And thank you so much once more. Our players, you can go ahead and rename yourselves to your real names, put your phone numbers in your chats, because now people are going to want to message you to sing them a love song tonight. Ow. All right.